It's Grand Prix week in Montreal. Now you already know who won the race, but you know, this week is about much more than who wins. Fans from all over the world gather here to take part in the festivities. And with that in mind, Motoring TV has been invited to an exclusive event with some of the most passionate fans of F1 racing and also one of the most iconic cars in the world, called the Ferrari. Along with the Ferraris, we're going to meet members of the Ferrari Club who are here in Montreal, obviously for the race, but also for an opportunity to meet the men and women behind one of the most iconic F1 teams in the world, Scuderia Ferrari.
Well, we're basically Ferrari aficionados. We enjoy Grand Prix weekend. That's like Christmas for all of us. Festivities all week long. We've have 10 club members with us here today. We brought our Ferraris out for this little gathering. Fortunately, the weather's not cooperating, but that's okay. We're still having fun.
I think it's great to see. We've had a great event here, and to see all the Ferraris, which are, if you like, the end product of a really global brand. But yes, you're right, we're here involved in Formula One, and it really does give us the ultimate test bed to develop our products and take the technology that we develop in conjunction with Ferrari in Formula One and take that technology and take it from the track to the road that you and I can benefit.
Well, it just comes from upbringing in Italian and being in that type of environment growing up. I remember when I was a little kid, we didn't have access to broadcast. You couldn't even watch the race. So I remember my dad taking me chasing bars and looking for the biggest satellite dish to try to maybe get a glimpse of the broadcast. It wasn't as popular as it is today. It was just fun memories with my dad.
Sebastian Vettel, ladies and gentlemen. Around the world, but in particular in Montreal, it seems that we have a lot of followers, a lot of passionate Ferrari fans. People are a fan of the brand, but I think Ferrari is more than that. Is in a way a way of life, and it's definitely helpful to see all the Ferrari flags. It wasn't helpful in my past, but now it definitely is.
This is something that we do maybe 30 or 40 times over a race weekend.
Unfortunately, you can't speak to an engine, otherwise he could tell you exactly what's good about good fuel and bad about bad fuel. I think it's like our nutrition. We are what we eat, and the same for the engine. If you put some really high quality fuel in it, it'll run longer, happier, and perform better. Same as us.
Any chance to meet Ferrari team members, drivers, etc., we relish that, and we take the morning off for it. That's for sure.